Welcome to At the Van Wezel. I'm Mary Bensel, the Executive Director of the Hall, and I'm here with my cohort, Julia Mays, our Marketing Director. Good to see you, Julia.
Oh, nice to see you too, Mary Bell.
Of course, I see you every day,
I know.
don't I? But we've had a long season,
But
have
we
we
see
not?
each other every night also at shows,
Yep.
and for good reason.
Yeah, Julia and I attend almost every show here at the Van Wezel. One of the things we want to do is look at the quality of the talent. I love to look at the audience's faces.
Yep, and have their reaction, see what their reaction is.
We've gotten a lot of people that sit near where we sit that you know, chat with us now all the time, which is great fun to get to know some of the people in the audience. But anyway, the season is winding down. I can't believe that, we opened the season with Diana Ross so long ago. It just doesn't seem like it was this year, does it?
And it does not.
And then all those great holiday shows, and we've just had so many comedians that have made us laugh this year.
It is.
I think one of my highlights was Jay Leno.
It was very
What was
fun.
the highlight for you this year?
Gosh, I had a couple of them. Jay Leno was definitely one of them, just because of the traveling he did and coming to us right afterwards.
He was so nice, wasn't he?
And he was just delightful and was so easygoing and then funny as anything.
He was wonderful, and we're hoping to have him back next year. So.
But one of my other favorites, and a pleasantly surprised one, was Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Paul Revere was so funny.
Oh my goodness, just very funny.
And the embarrassing thing for me is that, they talked about people running home from school to see it every day. Well, I used to run home from school to see where the action is. And so, I remember all that. But he was a lot younger in those days, and so was I, because I was in junior high, I think, And we've had some, Vince Gill and Amy Grant were amazing. And, we laughed with Bill Cosby and Joan Rivers and
Patti LuPone.
Oh, Patti LuPone
my gosh,
was amazing.
She fun
she
the
was
night
great
she was
fun.
here, which was great fun.
So anyway, but we still have more shows to talk about. So let's talk about some of the ones that are coming up. We have Green Day's American Idiot on April 17th. Now, I saw this show on Broadway, guys, and it is amazing. Of course, I also got to meet Billy Joe Armstrong, which was wonderful. He's lead singer of Green Day. And of course, Green Day is not in the show. It's the music of Green Day. And it's like Mamma Mia, where they set a story to the album. And you'll all know the songs. It's really a very special one. But rather than talking about it, let's see a little clip.
Yeah.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Hey, can you hear the sound of hysteria?
That was great, wasn't it?
Wasn't that excellent? And just to remind everybody, folks, it's April 7th.
I know, when I said April 17th, I was looking at my card too closely.
That's
got the
okay.
L, but it's April the 7th.
April
so
7th.
everybody should come out, because this is a great show. The music's wonderful.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
It's really a show that young people will enjoy too. This is one where, if you think we don't have enough shows for young people at the Van Wezel, come.
Don't miss
this. This is incredible.
Yeah.
And you can get your tickets by going to the box office, calling 953-3368, or like you like to say, you can go to our website in the middle of the night and, if you need to, order tickets right there, right that instant. And now you can print your tickets at home. So
and isn't that a wonderful thing?
That is. It really is. It's sort of like, when you get a plane ticket now, you can, print your boarding pass. Then one of your favorite shows is coming. These are two Broadway shows back to back.
Wonderful.
$1 Million Quartet. Tell everybody about that show, Jules.
Well, it's wonderful. It's the four great musicians: Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, and Johnny Cash, and how they really got together in a studio, and that's why they call it the $1 Million Quartet.
Because it was just a mythical evening where they all played.
It just so happened they all ended up in the studio at the same time, and oh my goodness, it's fabulous. And
of course, there was some tension between these guys too, because I think Carl Perkins was originally supposed to do Blue Suede Shoes, and Elvis did it.
Elvis got to do it, so.
And of course, because it's theater, folks, we added a girl to the show, because there was no girl, I'm told, that night, but there is a gorgeous
There probably
girl.
were several girls outside the stage.
Yeah, maybe, but that's not how the story goes from people that were there that night. And it has incredible music from these four legendary performers. Let's take a quick look at $1 Million Quartet. And since I'm not doing so well on the dates right now, when is that show coming to Van Wezel?
That is April 8th and 9th.
Right after American Idiot
Right
on
after
the 7th.
American Idiot. That's correct.
What did you call it?
I was
American
call it Idiot, but we're
just
both not
silly
speaking
girls.
good today.
We're not speaking well.
All right, well,
but
that's all
anyway.
right.
And folks, if you hear music going on, it'll be intermittent during the show because this is a theater, and every day there's something different going on at the Van Wezel. That's one of the things we really love about working here. You'll hear our fantastic Sarasota Orchestra here. I think they are rehearsing for a Pops concert right now.
Yeah,
and
so it's a
free.
matter of
It's free. But anyway, they're one of our most favorite people is the Sarasota Orchestra. They have a new, fantastic new conductor and music director, and a new Tali, and she is just a breath of fresh air. And then Joe McKenna, the CEO, is a great friend of ours. So we enjoy having the orchestra here. And then we have a little show. It's called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. What in goodness name does that mean, Julia?
Well, it's based on the book by John Gray. I don't know if you read the book. I've read the book.
I just lived the life.
There we go, live in action. And that wouldn't be where the action
men
tour
are
is.
crazy, aren't they?
Yes, I think so.
Try to wrest a remote control away from a man.
So they're going to go over that now.
And they're going to explain why men won't ask directions.
Yes, and a little bit more humor than the book does. The book is very serious with a little humor in it, but this will give it to you in layman's terms and in action.
So after I go to this show, I will be able to understand, all the males in the office.
Yes, and then you should go directly to a massage therapist.
I don't know why, but Julia's alluding to our guest today is Elements Massage. If anybody wonders why you broke out about massage today.
I always think a good massage after being with guys is important anyway.
I would rather not hear the rest of that. But anyway, men are from, let me try that again. Men are from Mars, and women, we are from Venus.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, and that date of that show is when?
That is April 24th.
Okay, and that's one of the last shows in the season, but when we come back, we'll tell you about some new shows that have been added and also about some of the ones that are still coming to the hall. And we'll be back with our guests from Elements Massage in just a minute.
Did you know City of Sarasota drinking water is very safe? Tested every 2 hours. Delivered right to your house. Much more affordable than bottled water. Environmentally friendly. And it tastes good. City of Sarasota water. Safe, affordable, environmentally friendly.
And welcome back to At the Van Wezel. I must tell you, if you are hearing music in the background, you are getting a free concert from our fantastic Sarasota Orchestra. So we're just glad to have them rehearsing in the main hall today. But I now want to welcome my guest, Cheryl Badiali. Did I get that right? Yes. Oh, I've been practicing, folks. And she's from Elements Massage. She's the owner. And welcome.
Thank you.
And we were so glad to have you as one of our sponsors here at the Van Wezel. Now, is this a private company that's just here in Sarasota, or is it a franchise? How does it work?
We're a franchise. We have 174 open locations throughout the country, and another 200 probably that are going to open sometime in the next couple of years.
Do you own all of these?
Oh gosh, no.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I only own the one in Elements, University Park, right up on the Parkway here.
Great, because I drive by it every day and I see it. It just looks so happy and wonderful. And I think everybody out there is probably like me and wants a massage every day.
Yes, we do. And we're glad that you all do as well.
And I was joking and asking Cheryl to give us a massage, but she said that wouldn't be good since she is more of a numbers cruncher than a bone cruncher, right?
Yeah, I'm an accountant, so it would be a very bad experience.
Right. So anyway, tell me a little bit about Elements Massage, and do you do things, do you have special massages or do you do facials? Just give us a little background on your venture.
Okay. We only do massage services. That's all we do is massage therapy.
That's plenty.
Yeah, exactly. And we do it in what we call the Elements way. We offer sessions based on your schedule, your needs, and your budget. We are able to do this in our studio, in our particular studio. We have 6 massage therapy rooms, one of which is a couples room, and they are all equipped with heated hydraulic tables.
And that is important because
It is.
I've had a number of massages and it can be cold.
Yes, it can be cold, and the hydraulic tables is nice too because they're electric and they work on a foot pedal. So if you have a client, your first client that came in and she's a small woman, weighs 120 pounds, and you know her, so your table is all set up for that, but your next client that comes in is a 6'3" bodybuilder, you have to scramble to manipulate
Make it
your
work
table.
for because
so
it's
it's
very
easier on a foot.
personalized.
Yeah, and it's also good because if you have somebody that's in a wheelchair or an elderly person, they're not going to be hopping up and down on anything. So it's great for the clients, and it's also great for the
Now, when you say you do it on a budget, so if I come to you and I say my budget is $5, I mean, how does that work?
I'm sorry about that. We have our walk-in rate is $89 for a 55-minute session. But if you're a new client, you can come in at $59, which is our wellness program rate as well, because we want you to come in. We want you to be healthy, and we want you to try our services.
Because massage is, quite frankly, not just a luxury for a lot of people that have had replacements or back problems and so forth. I know it's very vital.
We believe it's necessary. We believe that when you take care of your body, you're taking care of your life. Because let's face it, your health is everything. If you don't have your health, it's going to affect your job, your vacations, your family, everything that you're doing. So you should never feel guilty about getting a massage.
I agree. So when you say therapeutic, what does that mean?
Okay, therapeutic is a term really given to any massage that will relieve your stress, your pain, or work on a particular area. The modalities themselves could be very particular, like you could have, for instance, a prenatal massage or a deep tissue massage, but most of them will reduce that. Even if you're just there to relax, you're still getting that tension out.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so do you do Swedish and all the different kinds?
We do Swedish, trigger point, prenatal sports, hot stone add-ons, and of course any kind of relaxing massage as well.
Now, how do people find out? Do you have a website that you can go to?
We have a website. We're also on Facebook. If you're just trying to look up Elements, you can probably just go through our franchisor, and they'll list all of our locations as well.
Are you open 7 days a week?
We're open 7 days a week.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah.
For those of us that work so much.
Absolutely. And it's great because that's all we do is massage, so it makes it a nice, easier schedule.
And I think it is one of the best things people could do out there. I can tell you that a lot of our performers here at the Van Wezel travel, especially if it's a dance troupe, they travel
Right.
with masseuses, because it's really not just a luxury, folks. It's something that really can make a big difference in your life.
Oh, it can. It definitely can.
So we would like to thank you for being our guest today, and also thank you for being a sponsor. And I'll have to see you very shortly. You could at least check me in and check me out, right?
Yes, I can do that part for you.
Good. Oh, and then I have one quick last question. Do you have female and male massage therapists?
We have both female and male massage therapists. It just so happens that 2 of our male therapists have names that could also be female names.
Uh-oh.
So, but we generally do not ask whether you would prefer female or male. We kind of gotten away from that gender, just like you would a doctor or a dentist.
There you go.
You just want some pain relief, and you want somebody to fix it for you.
That is right. And so we are going to fix it for you today with a little bit more about at the Van Wezel. And thank you so much, Cheryl.
Thank you for having me.
And welcome back to At the Van Wezel. I'm Mary Bensel with Julia Mays, who just, with our last guest leaving, booked a massage for Sunday.
Yes.
So
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm glad that you support our sponsors.
I think I support quite a few of them, especially those restaurants.
You see Julie at the restaurant, you know she's supporting them. But anyway, we're talking about all the great shows that's happened this year, but we still have a couple coming back that in the season that I am so excited about. And this is probably going to be, this is great that it's kind of one of the last shows because for me it's so special. We have John Legend coming, and he has a record that is so hot right now. And of course, it's dedicated to his wife. He is, of course,
That's his new model wife? Is that
yes,
the model?
his new gorgeous supermodel
Yeah.
wife. You probably saw them on the red carpet at the
Yes.
Oscars, and John Legend is everywhere right now.
And GMA had a whole segment
Oh, Good
on
Morning
it. Oh my
America.
gosh.
He was the wedding singer on somebody's wedding.
I
yeah.
know, right?
And John Legend was supposed to actually be here last year, and then something happened, and we were so glad that he's willing to come back this year. And this is a really fun show because it's, you know, at first it was going to start out, it was just John Legend alone on stage, but it's ordered, you know, there's string players, and I just saw the rider, and they're actually going to have some
that's
audience
exciting.
members sitting on stage in
Yeah.
couches so that it's a really got an
Yeah.
intimate feeling. And
called the All of Me tour.
All
I
of
guess,
Me,
yep.
yes, which of course is his big hit record. And John Legend is on April 27th. It's a Sunday night, and I really can't wait to see the show. I
It's
think
gonna be great.
Right now, there are only a few tickets left, so hopefully if you rush out there, you'll be able to join us,
Yeah.
because these evenings are few and far between when you have someone as incredible as John Legend.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're very excited about that. And then we've added a show that you and I are also very excited
Oh,
about.
yeah. Yes.
It's got a title, Move Live on Tour, which I thought was kind of a strange title, but the title you'll understand when you know that it stars Derek Huff and Juliana Huff, the brother and sister on Dancing with the Stars, the two blonde, I mean,
Oh my
are they
gosh.
gorgeous
Yes.
or what? Oh my
Yes.
heavens. And Juliana Huff was on the first couple of seasons. I think she won the Mirrorball twice.
She's won it twice, and I think Derek's won it 3 times.
No, he won it 5
Oh,
times.
5 times. Oh, pardon me.
And plus, he's also won an Emmy Award for choreography.
Yes.
And I also believe he choreographed the ice dancers at the Olympics this year. He's just incredibly
and
talented.
she's a film actress.
Sure, she starred in, you want to tell us some of her movies?
I don't have those,
Okay, well, maybe I can tell you some of them.
but I know she did them.
She, of course, starred in Burlesque. She starred in the remake of Footloose, and she was also in a romance recently. And of course, you know, if we were People
Burlesque.
magazine,
I forgot she was in Burlesque.
if we were People magazine, she was also for a long time dating Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure that she's dating someone equally as fantastic. I mean, we have several men in our office that want us to try to set her up with them, and
Yeah.
I told them good luck. You know?
Good luck with that one.
But anyway, it's Derek and Julianne, and they've put together the show themselves, and they'll have dancers behind them. And I must say, I doubt there are tickets out there. There might be 1 or 2, because it went on sale, and we sold like
Oh my gosh, in 3 days.
3 days,
Boom.
like 1,000 tickets.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to add a matinee to
And
see
that
if we
show is June 15th.
June 15th, and so it's Father's Day, and what a great present for your father. Well, your father would be happy to see Julianne, and your mother would be happy to see Derek. And I can tell you, I saw Derek Huff do a show on Broadway, and he is fantastic. And
They're both wonderful dancers. I mean,
you know, and
wow.
hopefully, folks, I can't announce this now, but you should check our website or call us, because we may have been able to add a matinee and add a second show.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I'm sure there might be tickets left. So give us a call, 953-3368. And I think that would be a wonderful present.
Yes.
Or a present to yourself.
A present
you
to
know?
yourself, and take your mom and dad.
Yeah, you and I believe in presents to ourselves,
Oh, yes.
don't we, Julia?
Yes, absolutely.
That orchestra is really great, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's the Sarasota Orchestra. I think
Yeah.
we told you that. But Jules, we're about to announce very shortly our new Broadway season. When's that going to
Yes.
happen?
Well, that's going to happen April 7th, 8th, and 9th at American Idiot and $1 Million Quartet. At both shows, we'll have tables out in the lobbies on both sides, Bayside and the main lobby. And we're very excited about it. You can actually renew that night or buy new ones if you're not a subscriber.
We can't tell you today,
No.
even though the show may air after the announcement, but some of the shows will air before. But we have one big surprise of a show coming, do we not?
Yes, we do.
Don't say what it is,
No,
Julia.
siree.
Don't give it away, because gosh knows, you know, between
Yeah.
you or I'm surprised we haven't told them already.
All right, so let's change the subject real
Yeah,
quick then.
we'll just say it has something to do with my life.
That
little
leaves
hint.
it wide open, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does.
So I know you were going to mention also some of the Friday Fests coming up.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, thanks a lot. That means Julia doesn't know what
No,
it is.
I do. I wrote them down this time. I'm so
It's
excited.
on June 7th, 27th, we're having everybody's favorite band, and this is an oldies band. It's Yesterdays, and they have been coming to our Friday Fests for years, and people always tell us they're their absolute favorite, and you can go out there and dance, and you know, we'll have great food that you can buy from the vendors, see a fantastic sunset.
It's a lot of fun.
It is
just
a lot
of fun.
And when's the next one?
The next one is July 25th, and that is Come Back Alice, and that's a rock band.
Did you make that name up, or is that really?
I did not, but I could have.
Yeah, Come Back Alice. It
I'm
sounds
good at
like a
stuff
Julia
like that.
Mays made-up name.
I think that's why I picked it.
So anyway, that's
voted on
obviously
that.
rock and roll.
It is, and it's going to be a great one.
Don't you love rock and roll?
I love rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
Any kind of rock and roll.
I do too.
Yeah.
And we've had some great rock shows this year. I mean, boy, the Moody Blues are great rockers.
Yes.
But what's the show in August?
August 22nd, we have the Solar Coaster, and that's a variety of.
It sounds like soul, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a variety of
Solar
different music?
Coaster. It's a variety, and you know, a lot of popular music. And I'm sure, and they're a band that will also throw in any requests. They're kind of a good cover band as well, but been around for a while. Very exciting. They have a great
I
following.
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
And then our last one is September 26th. And this is someone we know. He actually was here once before on a day it rained, and he played inside in the theater, because if it rains, we bring the Friday Fest inside. But his name is Adrian Ray, and was he fantastic?
Oh, he was wonderful. We've had people up dancing even. We'd put the
People were dancing in the theater.
on the theater. In the
We
theater.
were sad to know that
Yeah.
Adrian has a wife, because Adrian is easy on the eyes.
Oh, boy.
And a great sound. And so Friday Fest is fantastic. But outside, we also have a new addition that has been sort of roaming around the hall.
Yes, he's kind of been cutting the grass for us a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's a he or well, I know he's a she, Julia, because it's a cow, so we know it's a she. So Jules, what's the name of our new cow? We had a Name the Cow contest.
Okay, are you ready for this
Yes.
little tongue twister?
Yes, I am.
It's Petunia Van Grazel.
Oh, how cute is
Isn't that
that?
a cute name? And that'll teach people how to really properly pronounce Wezel. 'cause
Wezel.
It's
Well,
great.
we had a lot of folks. We had a lot of entries. We had lavender
gosh.
and all sorts of. You know, Wheezy was one of my
Wheezy
favorites.
was one of our favorites.
But we couldn't accept that one because
No.
David Walker in our box office came up with that one. So it had to be somebody in the public.
Yes.
And so 2 or 3 people combined on that name and
they
won
won-
a 4-pack of tickets.
Yes, they
So
won
it's always
tickets.
good to join some of our online contests. And the Cal has been everywhere. The Cal was greeted Long when he was here, and he helped him with the piano tuning.
Yep.
The Cal has had cocktails out on the patio. It bought
And he
tickets
liked
the other
that
day.
so much he's still out on the grazing
He's
in the
still
grass.
grazing out on the grass, but the wonderful thing about our Cal, besides it just being great to have a mascot and people enjoying it so much, and the kids at Booker Middle School painted it and did a fantastic
Oh, they
job
did a lovely
designing
job.
it. But we have people all the time having their picture doing selfies. I have a great selfie from the editor of the paper took a good
yeah.
selfie with it.
That's right.
And I was yesterday, one of the people that habitually walks around and exercises out here, he told me his grandkids just loved it, and they were taking a lot of pictures.
Well, your
So-
niece took one of those selfies and posted it on Facebook.
Oh, did
for
she?
us. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm never on Facebook, but thank you for letting me know what my niece
I'm
is
on
up
it all
to.
the time.
Anyway, but folks, please come out to the Van Wezel. You'll get a chance to see the Cal at Friday Fest. I'm sure the Cal will try to be on stage with the first band.
Oh, I bet you they do.
You know, and
He does.
so
She does.
She does. Yeah,
She-
please. It's a she.
It's a
Julia.
she.
It's if you see our Cal,
You'll know when you see her.
You'll know she's a she.
She's a
so
she.
anyway, thank you so much for listening to At the Van Wezel, and we will be back next month to tell you about the shows we have for next year on Broadway, as well as for our orchestra and our dance series, and remind you about Friday Fest. And thank you so much, everybody, for being such great fans of At the Van Wezel.